Hello, what's up? So I have been doing things. I have a job. And I have been doing less YouTube videos than I feel is possible. I was gonna say ideal, although it's kind of like I appreciate it more right now because I haven't been doing it. So here's the sun. Here's my product review of having a job. Having a job is like I'm trading my time for money, and then I trade my money for things, and I can also trade my money for experiences. Someone told me one time, buy things, not... No. Backwards of that. Opposite. They said, buy experiences, not things. What I feel like right now is I have a lot of opportunity I haven't really been using. I've been kind of cautious, making sure I actually know how to do my job. I've had to adjust my lifestyle and my sleeping schedule and like what I do during the day and stuff like that. I feel like tired. I've been having some issues and problems, and they're not all new problems, only it's kind of like I feel like they're stacked, and it's like me versus the problems. Right now it's kind of or it has been a draw. And I feel like being able to express myself like I am right now, it's me winning. This is me winning. I'm winning right now. So I would say this to anyone who considers themselves an artist. Whatever is the easiest, most accessible, most fulfilling thing that they can do, like, be thankful for that. And, if you can, do it. That's my advice. And maybe if the thing you're used to doing isn't something that you feel like you can do or that you would enjoy doing, maybe do it anyway, or maybe there's a new thing. I'm hanging out and drinking beer. I just got off work. Well, just is kind of a relative statement. And I have some things to do today. I'll say this. I have chosen to involve myself in capitalism a little more deeply than I'm comfortable with. And I've been thinking about capitalism today while I'm working. In a way, I feel like capitalism is a law, of the universe. It's not the very most, like, powerful or absolute law, although it is a law. Capitalism works basically the same way love works. It works how gravity works. I feel like I can describe it with gravity. So it's like if an object of, or because I think everything is conscious, instead of saying an object, I'll say a person, or a being, or a consciousness. If a person of great mass, if a person has relatively great mass, they will attract relatively great things towards them, or relatively more towards them. People who have money make money easier than people who don't have money. And it might seem like this isn't fair, only having money is also work. So it's kind of like people who do work get money, and in a way it seems kind of fair. This is the part I don't like, though. I feel like a lot of people on the planet Earth, especially in America where I live, a lot of people have been brainwashed into thinking that work is synonymous with having a job. A lot of people have been brainwashed into thinking that work is the same thing as having a job, that having the same job, or having a job is the same thing as doing work or whatever. Like when people say, "What do you do?" A common answer is like whatever their job is, if people have a job. Or people might be like, "I'm unemployed, I don't do anything," whatever. We all do stuff, all of us humans. Whether we get paid with money or not, we all do things. And that's work. Doing something is work. And the thing is, we all get paid in karma also. And that's more important than money. Karma is more lasting. It's a much more universal principle than money. This is why I say that money is the physical or ideological embodiment of conditional love. Conditional love means if people fulfill certain conditions, then I will love them. And that's not love. That's not what love is. Love is more pure than that. Love is like, if anyone knows what I mean when I say like, likes, like, likes, like, whatever people are like, we tend to like what is like us. So like, likes, like, and love loves love. Love is always attracted to love. So in a way, that's kind of how capitalism works. Gravity, like we're attracted to what is like us. Karma is similar, only it doesn't take like job interviews. It doesn't take like background checks. I mean, in a way it kind of does, only it's like all one immediate process. It's like, if this is what I love, it's what I love. So karma is like, in my definition of it, it's work, and it's also like, it's what works. And it's based on desire, instead of being based on like fulfilling some sort of like preconceived notions of who, like, am I employable in some sort of like cultural objective sense. It's more like, will I work? Does this work? Me being here, is this profitable? Is this worthwhile for the people I'm with and for myself? And if it is for both parties, then it is for everyone, and it works. Karma is like, if I give something, I'm going to get that same thing in return. And because abundance is the way things are, I get more. The reason I get more is because there's so much potential energy in the universe, like waiting to become part of our lives. There's so many people waiting to become part of our lives. There's an abundance that is there, and it's waiting. It's potential, and it's sitting there ready to be activated. It's energy that's everyone's, only it's like, until it chooses where to go, it's kind of in the ether, so to speak. It's kind of hanging out, like nebulous, amorphous, like, you know, the nebula surrounding a star. And then if it chooses to, it can become something. So it's like, when we do things, whatever we do, there's a probability we're going to attract someone or something. Even if we're repulsive in some way, we're still probably going to be attractive also. The kind of energy, the kind of vibrations, the kind of frequency that we're like on or in, giving off, it's going to resound, and it's going to be felt, and it's going to come back to us also like a wave. So my advice is, like, as far as having a job, we're all self-employed. And, like, honestly, I feel like my job to be a YouTuber, to make videos for people and for myself, is much more serious than anything that I'm getting paid with money to do. And I've been, you know, it's been weeks, maybe a month since my last video. I've recorded some that I deleted. One of them was 2 hours long. The reason I deleted it was because I was drinking, and I told myself, like, I kind of felt like it was inefficient, like I would turn people off by having such a long video. Also, the first time I tried to download it, it didn't work, or upload it, I mean. The first time I attempted to upload it, it didn't work, and I was kind of like, oh, this is a sign. Like, I have a lot of things to say, and I feel like maybe 15 or 20 minutes it's more easy for most people to consume, or at least most humans. Because I basically, like, the goal of that video was to say every single thing I had to say, and it was 2 hours. And I was still, like, I felt like I could keep going, only I was tired, and I was like, what am I even saying anymore? So this is a product review about having a job. Anyone who would like to have a job has a job. Our job is to be us. My job is to be myself. And if anyone in the world, if anyone in the universe likes that, then, we get paid. We get paid in kind. Whatever is like us finds us. Whatever loves us, loves us. Whatever we love, that we care about, that we express that love for, will only love us more. So, I have a job that pays me money, and I'm reaffirming that this is my job. My job is to be on YouTube. And even more than that, my job is to be beautiful. My job is to be myself. My job is to believe in the things that I think are the most important. Because I believe that whatever I believe comes to be. And that's a very important thing to do. And I would encourage anyone who desires to do that, to do that. It's really important.